Hi, I'm head student Holly Rolinson and I'm here to welcome you to Newstead with Sixth Form. The transition from year 11 to year 12 is actually quite daunting and sometimes challenging, but that first term in Newstead really does allow you to find your feet and adapt and adjust. And you're doing the subjects that you love, and maybe you're doing new subjects, but it does allow you to find your true passion and what you really want to be doing. Your friendships may change as well. You might meet new people, make new friendships altogether, but they really are the best friends you'll ever find. The Newstead is such a community, and we all band together. We are still a green family, even though we wear our own clothes. The support's always available to you, no matter how big or how small your problem may be. And this is the time where you do grow up. You become an adult in sixth form, and Newstead helps prepare you for life outside school, whether that be university or apprenticeships or straight into work, whatever that may be. Student-teacher relationships are also changing. If you give them more respect, they'll give you more respect. You are a young adult, or an adult at least. Being in sixth form also comes with some privileges. You get to wear your own clothes, like this, or like this. As long as you stick to the guidelines, you can do whatever you want. Your responsibilities do change in sixth form as well. You can become part of the head student team, or you can be a prefect for a subject, or you can be a sports leader or a house captain. The senior leadership team work very closely with United Learning to make sure that sixth form in the school is better than it already is. They also work with us, the head student team, to make sure that your voice is heard and that your opinion is being heard in the school. And finally, we'd love to welcome you to the school that has produced alumni such as actress Gemma Chan and the amazing Dina Asher-Smith, currently the fastest British woman in recorded history. So thank you and welcome to Newstead.
Hi, I'm Maddy Carsons, your Deputy Head Student, and I'm going to talk to you a bit about what to expect academically when you come to start sixth form at Newstead in September. Obviously, the jump from GCSEs to A-levels is a considerable one, and it can be quite intimidating because even though you're only doing a third of the subjects you did in year 11, the workload is a lot. And I know personally I felt really overwhelmed at the start of year 12. And if this does happen to you, don't feel like you need to kind of suffer in silence. Feel free to talk to a subject student leader or a head student team member in year 13, a form tutor, the head of year, or one of your subject teachers. In terms of how many lessons you get per subject per week, you have generally 2 teachers per subject and you get 4 lessons per week, so usually that's 2 lessons with each teacher. And in terms of study periods, you usually get 2 study periods if you do 4 subjects and 6 study periods if you do 3 subjects, and these are in the kind of sixth form study room in the sixth form block, and there's a register, so it's kind of like a lesson. And personally I found that really helpful to kind of have that enforced study time to sort of kind of make sure that I wasn't procrastinating and I kind of stayed on top of my work. Additionally, if you want to get involved in your favourite subjects kind of beyond the classroom, especially when you think about kind of UCAS, university applications, that sort of thing, kind of October half term in year 12, get the opportunity to become a subject student leader, which is a really great way for you to sort of interact with the younger years in terms of your subject. So whether that's setting up a new society, so last year we had kind of a really big push with science society and philosophy society, and that's a really good way for you to kind of foster that enthusiasm with the young years as well, especially in a subject like classics or something like that, where you don't really get the opportunity to explore it in younger years. Additionally, you could set up like a magazine. Again, we have a philosophy magazine, a modern languages magazine, and they're a really good way to run mini competitions with younger years to get them to write articles so that they can be creative around a subject. And in general, it's just a really lovely part of the Newstead community that people from different years can all come together to create something based around a subject that they all really love. And that's something that I find really special about Newstead. You can also get involved in mentoring with younger years. Again, a lovely aspect of the Newstead community. And if you personally find that you're struggling a bit with a subject, feel free to kind of ask a few questions of the subject leaders in year 13 or your fellow year 12s. So good luck with everything, and I hope to see some of you here in September.
Hello, I'm Dharshni Kumar and I'm part of the head student team at Newstead Wood School. I'm here today to talk to you about sports activities you can get involved in year 12. We have a boys football team and also a girls netball team that are in a league. As well as this, we have clubs during lunchtime such as table tennis, rowing and many others. We also run a tennis club and a badminton club at the Bromley Tennis Centre, which is down the road from Newstead Wood School. Finally, we're also looking into setting up a rugby club next year, hopefully, which would also be very exciting to get involved in. With the wide range of variety that we have at Newstead Wood, there's something for everyone to get involved in and enjoy outside lessons.
Hello everyone, my name is Maddy. I'm one of the assistant head students here at Newstead, and my role is to do with wellbeing and promoting good mental health as a school. One of the things that makes this such a great place is the incredible support network we have available for all students. Now, we all find school hard sometimes, and especially for you guys starting sixth form, it can be a big change for you. You might be struggling to keep on top of all your schoolwork and homework. Or, for those of you that are starting new here, you might have a hard time settling in, just getting used to the new environment. Equally, you might have things going on at home and in your personal life which are taking a negative toll on your mental health. If you are concerned about your well-being or about someone else's, then please talk to someone. Every single member of staff at the school has had training in pastoral care and will always be willing to listen to you if you need some help. In particular, your form tutor might be a good person to speak to, or the sixth form team, Mr. Warnat, Miss Harvey and Miss Roberts. Equally, if the thought of talking to a teacher doesn't quite appeal to you, then we do have a dedicated student support team. Mrs. McGregor and Mrs. Arscott live in the student support room on the third floor of the school next to the library and will always be available for you to talk to. We also have a school counsellor, Mrs. Byers, and if you feel you need an appointment with her, then please speak to your form tutor. Now, as I said, we do have a student support room. This is a calm, quiet place to go to if you're feeling particularly stressed or anxious and just need to calm down and relax. Now, I should clarify that it's not a dedicated sixth form study space. Places like the library and the common room can be used for this. The student support room is rather a place to go to if you just need a moment to de-stress and just to get away from it all for a moment. So as you can see, there are lots of ways we work as a school to look after you, and we are constantly looking for new ways to develop and improve more. If you are concerned about something, no matter how big or small, then please talk to someone. The staff are here to look after you, to keep you safe and to keep you happy. Good luck with starting sixth form here at Newstead, and I hope you enjoy your time here.
Hi, I'm Tife and I'm an assistant head student at Newstead. My role is mainly focused on mentoring, and today I'll just be explaining a regular day in the life of a Newstead student. Everyone has different timetables, but I'm just going to be explaining the similarities in our timetables and just showing you what makes Newstead different from other schools. One thing that we have is study periods and free periods. So the difference between a study period and a free period is that in a study period you have to stay in the study room, you can't leave, you have to be completely silent, and it's just work that you do on your own. In a free period it's slightly different, as you can leave the building, you can go to the library, you can go to the computer room, you can do work in groups. It's not something that you're registered for, you just go and do your own thing. Another thing that we have are electives. Electives are things that we do either period 5 on a Tuesday, or we have different registration electives. Not every registration, but some registrations we have different electives. These electives can be run by students and they are changed every single time, so you get to do something new each time, and they just give you a wider range of knowledge and you just get to learn so much from different teachers and different students. They're really useful and there's something for everyone because there's such a wide range when it comes to electives. Another thing that you'd probably have on your timetable is a lecture on Friday period 2. We have these lectures and they are usually from different universities or different companies, so it's just really useful and we do them all the time. So those are just the few things that you'd be able to do on a regular day as a Newstead student. And obviously we have lessons, so most people have 2 or 3 lessons a day. You have 4 lessons a week, 2 with each teacher, but that's really it. Those are a few of the opportunities that you can have on a day as a Newstead student.
Hello everyone, I'm Thando, the Deputy Head Student in charge of school community and the house system. As part of my role, I work closely with a brilliant team of house captains to bring forth a wide range of house events throughout the school. So, in terms of house events, there's a wide variety of things that we do. This can range from sporting events, house quizzes, talent competitions, and many more, that's just to name a few. At the end of term, each house gets a charity week. In this week, they can raise money for whatever charity they would like to, and everyone gets involved. This could be through doing a bake sale, having a Christmas fair, and many other things which we do. I think it's really important for you to just put yourself out there and use every opportunity that you can get. In terms of clubs and societies, there's a wide variety of them here at Newstead. Anything that you can think of, it's possible to have a club or society about it. For example, medics, dentists, vets, we have a society for that. We have a society for knitting, learning how to knit, knitting-natter. We have a feminist society. We have many different clubs and societies, and they meet at lunch times and some even after school. Now, one thing I really like about Newstead is how driven that the students are. Even during lockdown, clubs and societies, a lot of them have still been able to meet virtually, which is great, and I feel like that's one thing that's a testament of how amazing the enrichment is at Newstead, that even during lockdown, no one wants to stop them. Now on to electives. Wednesday, period 5, every single week, we get timetabled in to do something outside of our subjects. You can choose from a wide range of different things, whether this be sport or further research into your EPQ. There's a wide range of things that you can be doing. Not only do we have these period 5 electives, but 2 days a week during form time, we're able to not just be with our forms, but be with another group of people doing another type of elective, PSHE electives. These are even more diverse. This could be esports, for example, where you can actually play video games during school time. There's also Enigma, where you can solve puzzles. It's a really good experience to be able to have these things timetabled in with our regular school day, because in the future we're really going to need these skills to be able to balance other things alongside our working lives, because work isn't everything. And that's one thing that I think Newstead really does well, is yes, academics are very important, and we have amazing academics, but we also have a wide range of things that we can do outside of that to enrich our school lives. It's amazing to be a part of the Newstead community, and I hope to see you all soon.